Hey Jared, Coach Kilcrease here. First off, just want to thank you for coming out to camp. Had a good time working with you. I hope the rest of your summer went well. I hope school's going good for you so far. This is going to be your video analysis. So the first thing I want to make sure is we got a good foundation. Make sure we got a good base set up before we start our swing. Okay, so we got good bend in our knees, good shoulder width apart here with our feet. Hands are in a great position here. Looks like we're a little open. Okay, just make sure when we take that stride step that we get it back even. Okay. Our eyes are in a good, our head's in a good position here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is make sure we have a good load. Okay, so the key things I look for in a good load is make sure our hands are moving back in a good position. Okay, so make sure they're just kind of floating back this way. Make sure when we take that stride step, okay, that our weight doesn't transfer forward. Okay, the whole purpose of a load is to make sure that weight gets back here on this back leg. Okay, and then the next thing, it's going to be the most important thing, is that through the entirety of the swing, that our head remains in the same position. Okay, so our head's right here, and let's keep our head there the whole time we swing. Okay, so through the entire swing, I want to make sure that head doesn't move. Okay, so let's go ahead and play your load, get you to your loaded position. Okay, so you're in a good position here, real good position. Hands are in a great position. Okay, head didn't move. We got back square. Okay, it looks like our weight's back here. So from this position here, we can do a lot of things. Okay, we can do a lot of athletic things here. So what I want to do now is see the path we take to the ball. Okay, so the most important thing is that we take a short path to the ball. That way we can be short to it, long through it. Okay, that's kind of what we preach here. We want to make sure we're short of that ball. That way we can drive through it once we get to contact. Okay, in order to do so, to put our hands in an even better position, is this back hip is going to fire first. Okay, so this back hip right here is going to start your swing. We don't start our swing with our hands, it's only with our back hip. Okay. So it's going to fire first. There you go. Fired it. Now our hands are in a good hitting slot. Now make sure we're not coming in on the ball and kind of handcuffing ourselves, okay? You look like you're a little crouched in, but we have a good path to the ball, okay? We have to take a good path to that ball. Now at contact here, we got some things going on here I really like. We got a good stiff front side, eyes, head down on the ball, left palm down, right palm up, flat bat through the zone. Now back here we got an L forming, okay, but it's not completely formed. Okay, we hadn't completely rotated up on our back heel, and this our power spot here, okay, which is this L, needs to be a little more defined. Okay, in order to do that, we can't handcuff ourselves the way we are. Okay, see how far inside that right elbow is? Okay, it's causing you to lose your power. Okay, so what this back foot needs to be straight up like this. Okay, and that's going to allow this knee to drive down a little bit more. Okay, now the next thing I want to look at is how you finish. Okay, so we have a good position at contact. Could be better, but it's a good position. Okay, we have our hands started in a good spot. Fired our back hip well. Now we're at contact and we're hitting the ball. Okay, so things are looking good here. The next thing is long through it. Okay, so from here we want to make sure we're pushing through that zone, keeping our hands here, keeping our hands in this position, and pushing through as long as we can before that top hand starts to roll over. Okay, so you push through. Good. You got good extension, full extension, and a great follow through. Okay, Jared, really what I want you to work on here is making sure that we get a good defined L on that backside. Okay, right now your swing looks good, so what we want to do is make it better. In order to do that, we want to create more power in that swing, and that's going to be there the more defined that back leg is, getting down in that L position. Okay, so we have to make sure that foot rotates up all the way. Don't overdo it, but just make sure that back heel is pointing to the sky. Okay, it's Coach Kilcrease again. Thanks so much for coming to camp. Look forward to seeing you again.